Greetings, everybody. Well, I'm not sure what's going on with the frame rate. You might not be able to notice it, but I'm running about 45 frames per second. About 70 frames per second. About 160 frames per second, so there's something over here that my PC really doesn't like. Anyways, what are we doing over here? I figured that what we would do is actually continue sort of checking out a different city every single episode and doing a couple different miscellaneous quests for the next few episodes. I think that sounds like a good idea. So last time we did Anvil, of course, and this time we're going to check out Bravil. I think actually the first NPC I need is right here.
Excuse me, my lady.
You have something horribly important that you're taking care of? No. Talk to me.
I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance, and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing.
Go on. Wait, first of all.
Take your time.
Never mind.
It all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling.
Ah, yes.
He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets.
Oh, really? I wonder if he ever bet on me.
He didn't listen. He was certain he could win.
Probably not if he wasn't winning, because I'm always winning.
City.
I'm sorry, were you still talking?
It didn't take long for Alaron to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets.
That's a good idea.
As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold. We could never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer. Yesterday, the usurer, Curden Grodregel, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since. I fear for his life. Curden isn't known for his patience.
Yeah, well,
Please,
loan sharks generally are not.
But I'd give anything to see Alaron again. You will? Oh, thank you.
Alright, let's go check it out.
Farewell.
So, we should have time to check out 2 different miscellaneous quests this time. Remember that guy. He'll become important much later. Speaking of much later, I got a comment on the last video that I went ahead and checked out. So basically the question was for the... Hi, yes. For the quest that we did with the ghost ship where everybody was murdered and we don't know what the heck happened, that is actually sort of resolved. So it's not actually part of another quest, but it is hinted at or confirmed in another quest. So I'm not going to get too far into that, but basically it involves the Dark Brotherhood. That's all you need to know. So when we do the Dark Brotherhood many episodes from now, keep it in mind. But thank you for the question, and I will continue to try and answer most of them that come up to the best of my knowledge. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, am I going to have to pay a toll here?
Well met.
I guess not. What a dude. Alright. So obviously it's going to be an orc.
It has no master.
You're going to visit the lucky old lady.
You get any
today?
closer and I'll turn
This
your
one
bones to
tight
ash. Back off.
Hey.
Absolutely not.
I should kill you right now, but I'm busy.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh man, he's literally looking down on me.
None of your damn business. I'd tell you if I liked you, and I don't. So,
Well, I can do something about that. Alright, let's see. Happy. Angry. That looks happy, right?
Not now.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it. I salute you. Most impressive. It's not bad. Not. I salute
good.
you. Most impressive.
Indeed.
That's not bad. Maybe I know him, maybe I don't. But since you're so interested, I know something that could jar my memory. I just learned that a family heirloom, the Axe of Dragol, which one of my stupid relatives lost, is located on Fort Grief Island in Nibbin Bay. My informant tells me it's hidden in the main keep at the center. Don't know what's guarding it, but I'm sure you can handle it.
Yeah, most likely.
If you go there and bring it back to me, I'll tell you exactly where Alaron is. Then Alaron may not be coming home from his, journey for a very long time. Like, permanently. Whenever you're ready, and it better be soon, I'll have a boat waiting for you to get to Fort Grief Island.
Alright.
Time.
The prey.
Wait, I remember.
Are you ready to go to... Are you ready to go? Fine.
Yeah.
Lucky.
I remember if you don't...
Look at the muscles on you.
Thanks. If you don't go back and talk to him a second time, the boat won't appear here, so keep that in mind. So as you might imagine, things are not all as they seem in this quest. By the way, it's just over here, so I could have technically gone from there, but I think as part of the quest you might actually have to take the boat. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, we're going to find out very shortly that things are not exactly as they seem here.
It appears as though Kurdan has tricked another poor soul with his axe story.
Oh boy.
You haven't guessed it yet? There never was any axe of Draegel. It was just a ruse to lure you out here. I fell for the same trick. In my case, he told me if I retrieved the axe, he'd erase my debts. I was such an idiot to believe him. You're now the prey in Kurdan's insane hunt, just like I am. And here we'll most likely die. Kurdan doesn't make most of his money being a simple usurer. He also invented what he calls the Hunter's Run. People pay him a great deal of money to hunt and kill living human prey. No questions asked, and he takes care of the bodies. He uses the dungeons under Fort Grief as the hunting grounds. I was placed here because he knew someone would go looking for me.
It's
I'm
not the
sorry
most
you got
original
mixed up in
idea,
all of
but
this.
kind of neat.
I hope you can fight. It's our only chance of escaping alive. Don't bother. The door to this place is now locked. The only way to get out is by descending into the Hunter's Run and killing the hunters.
Which is exactly what I'm going to do.
We'll have the key to the door.
Alright.
Kurdan is treacherous. Be wary, friend.
So if this is the Hunter's Run, then I'm about to become the most dangerous game. Cue CSI Miami intro. What's kind of weird about this, though, right, is that this is my kit right now. Like, dwarven armor, for the most part, this crazy longsword.
You must get us out of here.
And what we're going to find is that the hunters are not exactly as well prepared. So it's kind of funny that he wouldn't have tried to come up with some sort of way to get me out of this gear. But nevertheless, this should make for a rather amusing reversal where I am in fact the hunter, and they are in fact the hunted. Yeah. Oh, did you already kill that rat too? Wow. Taking care of all my work for me. You see what I mean? Like, leather armor, really? Incidentally, I have done this quest before where, what's-his-face, the guy that tricked us into coming here, had way better equipment. Might just be my level, I guess. I think... trying to remember where the correct way is. What I want to do is, obviously, explore every nook and cranny to get all the loot before moving on. I think this just goes down to the pit, but we'll check it out anyway. Ooh, is this where I finally break and grab the Nern root? I think so. So the Nern root is yet another collectathon quest. Okay, this is just if you drop down from there, yeah. You have to get a lot more Nirnroot than anything else. However, they're pretty much everywhere. I'm sure that you've probably noticed that plant just from watching me play. So it's not necessarily something that I'm going to like devote an episode to. More than likely, I'll just end up finding them all as I go through the game normally. Wow. I messed up that first draw because I wasn't expecting to fire it so soon. So I didn't do a full power draw on that, I don't think. Probably should have only taken 2 arrows. Well, I always really liked the way the Fine Steel Longsword looked. Very attractive. Too bad it's also terrible. Mm-hmm. Not the most complicated traps in the world, but those arrow traps will instantly kill you, pretty much. I guess that was just... Did you see that? Bones or something sinking down. Yeah. Oh man, he's got iron armor. What an upgrade. Is he going to take a full 4 arrows to kill? No. Wow, check out the value on that. You know what I mean? Okay, well, that was hard. Granted, most of the miscellaneous quests tend to not be the most difficult things ever. There we go. I figured there'd be some sort of loot over there. It was actually this way, wasn't it? We're not done yet, though. Things are about to get a little bit more unfortunate for a few characters that we've met. Cannot be picked, huh? Oh, interesting. Let's go check out here. Oh no. Oh no. If only I hadn't just stood there and done nothing. He looks like he's already aware of me, so I can't get the sneak attack anyway. We'll just go talk to him.
I'm impressed that you killed all my clients. Doesn't matter. More will come along with their purses fat with gold and hearts lusting for blood. Too bad about Alarin. Didn't need him anymore now that you're here. At least now he's free of his debt.
That's one way of looking at it.
Do you really think I could afford to let you leave here? The key you found is a fake. No prey has ever left this island alive. And I aim to keep it that way. You were right about one thing, though.
Ooh, I sense a one-liner incoming.
This is my game, and I'm changing the rules.
Once again, CSI Miami. Wow. Oh, hello. Don't make me come up there.
I'm just warming up. You pathetic worm.
Yeah, he got really crappy equipment this time. I remember doing this before, and he had, like, enchanted gear, like an enchanted battle axe, and... Well, at least I can take this guy's house key now. Do I have fishing waders already? Might as well take his clothes, too. As our orcish friend stated, he's not going to be needing him anymore. Open? Yes? By the way, it goes without saying, but if you try to fast travel from here, won't let you. Also, we'll be going there eventually. Alright, and buddy's house, I think, is this one up here. Still there, huh? Excuse me.
Something's wrong, I can tell. What's happened to Alaron? When I saw the grave look on your face, I knew something had happened to him. And what of that fetcher, Curtin? Then Alaron's death has been avenged. I told him that the gambling would lead to this, that foolish man, but he never listened. Before you go, I have this for you. Alaron told me that if he ever got in trouble, this could be used to bail him out of jail.
And she just gives me a lockpick.
He'll not be needing it any longer. And I want you to have it. I'll not take no for an answer. I know you did all you could. And for that, I thank you. Now please, go in peace.
Except for the part where I
to
just stood there and watched him get murdered. Honestly, I could have probably done something at that point, but oh well. This is a skill book. That was kind of cool, huh? Kind of a neat little quest, a little bit different. Got another one that's kind of cool. Now the thing about it is, you can technically start it by going over to here, but I've had issues in the past where if I don't do a particular dialogue prompt first, it won't happen. Technically what you're supposed to do is walk around and talk to people about rumors until you get the prompt for it, but like I said, I've done this before where you walk around for like 20 minutes exhausting all the NPC's dialogue and nobody has the dialogue you're looking for.
All right then.
What? That Delphine Gen seems dangerous.
But if you talk to this dude...
Gilgondarin, Silver Home on the water. Have you looked around? Everyone's talking. Seems to me that... Good day.
So it might work now. We'll try it. And then if not, I'll go screw around and figure it out. It needs to be 8 p.m., so that'll be 8 a.m. Do I want to go all the way to 8? 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that. You'll see what I mean when we get to it, but... Alright, now we'll travel here. Okay, well, my game crashed, but it's okay. Obviously, it had just auto-saved it right beforehand. Oh, it worked. This is the dude I was looking for. The Forlorn Watchman. Let's block his path and see what happens. That's right, what are you going to do about it? Are you feeling even more forlorn now? Alright, whatever. So the thing about this is that you gotta wait for quite a while, because he has to walk from here, like, all the way over to here, so... We're gonna have a little while to chat, let's put it that way. But again, just, you know, just kind of neat. A little bit different of a quest. Oh, hello. In fact, you know, a lot of times the miscellaneous quests actually end up being better than the main quests. And I think it's because they have to sort of justify their existence in a single quest. Whereas something like the Fighters Guild can have a few, like, meh quests in it, because it might have some good ones as well. Not to say that there aren't, like, stupid miscellaneous quests. I think Go Fish from last time would certainly count as a mundane, boring, miscellaneous quest. But, eh. Anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is that a lot of the miscellaneous quests in Oblivion are pretty good. So this whole Nirnroot thing, I'm going to have to look up exactly how many that you need. I can't remember off the top of my head, but as I already mentioned, it's enough that I'm not going to have to, like, devote an episode specifically to, alright friends, we got to find Nirnroot today, you know? Generally, if you just get on any body of water and, like, follow the coastline, you'll find a ton of it. You may have also noticed that... Well, dude, you're just gonna let him... Did you see that? Was it too small on the screen to see that? There he goes. I don't know. But, anyways. Didn't like that I was making fun of him, apparently. But anyways, the other interesting thing about Nirnroot is you may have noticed that it was actually present in a couple shops, like merchants were growing it. And what I did not know, but I recently read, was that it actually does not count as stealing. Even though it says that it's stealing when you mouse over it, nobody gets mad if you loot it. So feel free. The only downside really is that the Nirnroot weighs 0.2 each, which is, I mean, it's not really that heavy, but if you're carrying like 100 of it, then it can get a little bit heavy. We almost there? I think we're almost there.
I was once the man known as Grantham Blinkley. Look for me in the mouth of the panther. Please, release me.
Alright, so the quest will actually tell us to go back here and ask around. We're going to want to ask that elf that I spoke to right before starting the quest. However, if you were paying attention just now, he was very clearly looking in that direction. That happens to be the Panther River, which would mean that's the mouth of the Panther, right? And in fact, you do not have to go back and do the dialogue in order to complete the quest. So, in the interest of saving time, we'll just move on. And then the other thing is, if you've come here before, there is a location marker. Mouth of the Panther. So that might give it away. In we go. So, yep, we got ghosts. Notice, however, that they are not spectral sailors, just normal ghosts, which makes me think that my statement in the Ghost Ship of Anvil quest was correct. Here's a little journal. There was a mutiny. Basically the short version. Can I get some repair hammers in here? That would be awesome. Doesn't seem to really be much of anything down here. Now, I know I've addressed this before, but I still can't get over the fact that Detect Life works on ghosts and skeletons. It's kind of funny. So this is our mutineer, I imagine. Not the toughest guy. And then it's like, oh, I should look around and see what this key opens. I wonder if it's this giant door that's right in front of where I picked up the key. Oh. And this must be our dude. Faceplant.
I knew one day someone with unyielding virtue would heed my words and speed my release. You risk much to perform such a selfless act.
I didn't risk that much, but...
This noble deed will not go unrewarded. Look upon the ground in this prison. There you will find a map to my gratitude. I thank you with all my heart. Farewell.
Oh man, this is like some Morrowind nonsense now. Except it's not really, because when we get out, I'll show you what I mean. We just get a quest marker for it. That's fine, though. You know, if it were Morrowind, it'd be like, from the ship, go 100 paces north. When you find the tree covered in moss, take a left turn, walk that way for 7 minutes, then spin around in circles 8 times, and the treasure will be buried underneath the tree that looks like an eagle. Ah, I miss Morrowind. But it's okay. Ooh. That is something we have not seen before. That's a land drew. Nice. Alright, we're going to check this guy out. He's a tough boy. He's a terrifying boy, that's what he is. So you may remember the Druze from underwater in Morrowind. Well, this is their much scarier land cousin. Looking kind of alien-esque. Well, it would appear... It might just be the areas that I'm in. Or it might be my level, although I don't think I've leveled up in a little bit. I'm starting to get more advanced creatures, which is kind of cool. Alright, we'll go check out that camp in a minute. But the treasure should be right down here. Somebody's mad at me. I hear little crabby legs. There we go. Looks like a pretty good haul. Battle Axe of Souls. Is that like a soul trap weapon? Yep. Well, somebody's already taken care of bandits, it looks like. I bet it's the slavers. They're another new faction added by this mod, Oblivion Overhaul mod. Yep. They are initially neutral, so no worries there. And I think you can either like mess with them, or you can't exactly join them, but you can do some actions that make them like you. So, yeah. Anyways, I think that's about all the time we have for today. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Man, my frame rate is really dying out here for some reason. Not sure exactly why that is, but I guess it's okay. Let's go check out this cave over here. There was a cave somewhere around here, I think, that had will-o'-the-wisps, and I remember that I need glow dusk for glow dusk. Try gold, glow dust. I know that I need that for something, like a Daedric quest or something or other. Maybe it wasn't over here, maybe it was somewhere else. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked, but what would this be without me getting sidetracked at the very end? As always, I want to thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next episode, and I think what we're going to do is just continue our little tour of the various cities, so I'll probably pick a different city next time and knock out a couple miscellaneous quests. But if you do have any particular quests that you would like me to do, let me know in the comments, and I will certainly take a look. Anyways, apparently I've made a friend, so with that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.